Hi guys, Kim here, design team member with Swirlydoos Kit Club. What I've got for you today is our February main kit and all the add-ons that go along with it. I'm going to start with revealing the main kit to you. First, we've got this sheet of bling in it. It's all adhesive from Trivent Craft. There's 384 pieces in here. It's a really pretty greenish brown. And it's all adhesive. You can use it individually or as a set. Next up, we've got the Prima Rub-On Foil. And what this is it works with the adhesive rub-ons that are in the kit. You've got 6 sheets of 6 by 12, and this is called Holographic Dreams. It's holographic gold, so it's gold, but when it hits light, you get all those other different colors like the reds and purples and everything. Again, this goes with the adhesive rub-ons that we've got in the kit. Next up, we've got some Prima flowers. These are new Prima flowers, and they're like a rosy mauve color. They're really shimmery, and they've got some glitter in them. Just really pretty and coordinate really well with the kit. They don't have a name, so can't give you one, sorry. Next up, we've got the full pack of ephemera from Salvage District from Prima as well. And in here, you've got 67 pieces. In a little small pack, you've got some trinkets in there, keys, bottles. And in the big pack, you've got some tickets and some clocks, some frames, all kinds of stuff to use on your page to layer under. Next, we've got the adhesive rub-ons that go with the foil. These are sticky. You rub them on and use the foil on top of them. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 images in here. And again, these can be used on layouts, on cards, on anything that you use rub-ons on. Our design team member Ray has done a video that's already there. Check out our YouTube channel to show you how to use these. We've also got an off-the-page project in the main kit this month. It's a frame. We don't often have off-the-page projects in our main kit, but this month it's a treat. We've got one. And it's a nice frame that you can decorate and keep for yourself or give away as a gift. Holds like maybe a 4 by 6 picture. Now let's talk about the paper in the kit. This month we are featuring Blue Fern papers from their timeless line, their new timeless line, and these papers are absolutely amazing. Blue Fern has nice sturdy paper that will hold up to your mixed media really well. And how pretty is this sheet? And I love the background of this one. Great for some masculine pages. This one is great. You can cut up all the cards. You can use them for journaling, layered behind your stuff. The back of this one has got another dark sheet. Now this next sheet's got some script on it. It's got some of the lighter pinks, some of the lighter mauves in it, a little bit of green. And again, the back side of that is dark with this nice damask leaf pattern in it. Next up, we've got a sheet that's got some text in it. It's got some sewing elements in it, some script, and a nice pretty light background with some text and a really pretty light damask design in the back. This sheet, it's got some music notes on it. Music notes are my favorite. So we've got some music notes on here, and on the back of this, kind of reminds me of a concrete wall with a little bit of text on it with that kind of texture. Our next sheet has kind of textury look to it too, with some brick walls on it, with some bricks on it. And we've got another dark sheet in the back with a little bit of light script on it. Now this next sheet, it's got some browns in it, some of the deeper tones in it, almost maybe a little bit of purplish to it. Now I love the background of this one. You wouldn't have to do a lot to the background of this one. It's already kind of distressed and got some stenciling on it. Great background. Next sheet reminds me of like ledger paper. It's got some ledger across the top and down the sides. And even on the back, it's still got that ledger print on it. Great for vintage projects. This next sheet, the front of it is, to me, is ultra feminine. It's got postcards and music paper and all that stuff on the front. And on the back, it's got like a softer orange color to the back of it. Now this is the last sheet in the Timeless line. This is the back of one. This green is just absolutely divine. Love the dark green, like a forest green. And on the front, sheet's got some texture. Kind of reminds me of a brick wall with some splatter on it, like some paint splatter. Again, the Timeless line is great for masculine, feminine, vintage. And also in our paper, we've got some from Prima Salvage District Collection. This first sheet is called Palace Garden. Now these papers are kind of neutral. They've got some smoky grays, some whites, some blacks, and even with a little hint of brown to it. And our last sheet in this kit is called Palace Royal. And it's got some really nice designs on it. And then on the back of it, it's just got a bunch of text. So some really pretty paper in this. Now this is our main kit for February. This is all the paper. We're going to talk about some of our other add-ons. If you get the pattern paper add-on, then you'll get another set of all the papers that I just showed you. Next up, we have our cardstock. And with our cardstock add-on, you get 12 sheets of paper, you get 6 sheets, and you get 2 of each one. Some really good pattern cardstock. Our first sheet is by Kaisercraft, and it's called Burgundy, and that's exactly what it is, a really pretty deep burgundy. It's textured cardstock. Our next sheet is called Bubblegum. Again, that's by Kaisercraft, and that is textured as well. Kaisercraft has really nice sturdy cardstock. You can use this to die cut. You can use this for backing your layout. Our next sheet is called Smoke. And again, that's by Kaisercraft as well. Like I said, these will hold up your layout with all that heavy mixed media stuff on there. Next, we've got Sprout. And that's going to be our last sheet by Kaisercraft. And again, all these are textured cardstocks. Just really nice. Our next sheet is by My Mind's Eye, and it's called Shale. To me, it kind of reminds me of the freshly poured concrete, and this is a smooth piece of cardstock. This would be really good for die cutting as well, or printing journaling on it. If you're a journaler, I would use this for journaling as well. And our last sheet, this is by My Mind's Eye as well. It's called Sandy Beach, and this is textured on one side and smooth on the other side. And I guess it gets its name because it reminds me of the beach. So that's our cardstock add-on, and again, you get 12 sheets of the cardstock. Next up, we have our embellishment add-on. Now, you've got lots of fun embellishments in the main kit, but we also have another embellishment kit to take your layouts to the next level. We're starting off with some mesh ribbon, and this is wired so it would hold its shape. And it's like a brownish coppery color. Next up, we've got some fun beads in here that we found at CHA. They're like an amethyst color, and they shimmer in the light, although they don't have any shimmer. It's just that they're diamond cut like that. So these are really pretty. And we've got some chipboard in the kit. These are music notes. You get 5 pieces. You get 1 larger piece of chipboard of the music note, and then you get the 4 smaller pieces as well. So lots of chipboard to use in the kit. And along with chipboard, you get the full pack of the Salvage District wood icons by Prima. The package says you get 24 in here. I think you get a little bit more. You get 4 of each of the big ones. You've got the words together, a scroll, a heart, a key and a tree trunk, but then you've got a bunch of little hearts in here too. So that kind of takes you over the 24. But these are lots of fun. Next up, we've got some brand new mechanicals by Prima from Finnebear. These are called the Grungy Butterflies. You come in 3 different sizes. You got a small, medium, and the large butterflies. You get 9 pieces in here. So you get 3 of each. You've got one that's a gold tone, one that's a silver tone, and then one that has the rust in here. So that's 9 pieces. You get 3 of each, and you get the whole package. Next up, we've got some more new mechanicals by Prima. This time we have the 10 hearts. Same thing with the hearts. You have 10 pieces in here. And some of them are silver tone, some of them are rust tone, and they have all different types of texture. We've also got a piece of rose colored French lace that we found at CHA. It's really pretty, flowery. Just to save it, you may want to cut it up and use it in pieces. It's really pretty. And then we've also got another package of those adhesive rub-ons. Don't use up all your foil from the main kit, so you can use some of it on these adhesive rub-ons. And again, check our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and search for Swirlydoos and check out the video that design team member Ray did using these. She'll show you how to use them and different ways to use these rub-ons that are in the embellishment kit as well as the main kit. So these are all the rub-ons that you get. You've got some butterflies, again, some more flowers. Next up, we have our flower add-on. We got pretty flowers in the main kit, but we also do another flower add-on. First up, we've got some Petaloo. These are called Petaloo Premier, and they are forget-me-nots in antique rose, and you've got 16 pieces in here. And what's nice about it is they are in 3 different shades. You've got a light, a medium, and a dark in these. Next up, we've got some more Petaloo textured elements, and these are the mini burlap in antique green, and you've got 11 pieces in here. So you've got some small ones, and then you've got some medium ones in here. We've got some more Petaloo Premier. We've got 40 flowers in here, and these are the mini daisy petites in antique mauve. Now I like these. I use these as filler flowers. It's like what I like to call them when you've got your floral cluster. You've got a little small space and you need something in there. That's when I would use these as filler flowers. And again with these, you've got some light, medium, and dark shades. And lastly, we've got some more textured elements by Petaloo. And these are daisy layers, burlap, and canvas. And it includes 15 flower layers so you can put your flowers together. You've got some burlap, you've got some canvas, and then on some of these they've got some stamping on them too to give them a little more depth to go along with the texture that you have. So it's really nice when you do your layers, you can sneak that one in that's got some stamping on it and just give it a little more depth. Next up, we have our project kit. For February is all about love, so why not have a love frame? This is so pretty. It's a wooden frame with a stand that you just put together, and then you can go ahead and alter this any way you want, and we've given you lots of fun stuff to go ahead and alter this frame. So what do we have to alter it with? We've got, first of all, a little package of chipboard to go along with it. And in that package, you've got 4 pieces of chipboard to use on your frame. First off, we've got a little cupid. Isn't that cute? Next up, we've got a leafy swirl. And then we've got interlocking hearts. And we've also got a heart frame. Next, we've got some more hearts. We've got some Prima resin hearts. There's 6 in the package. You get the whole package. We've got Prima bling that's got some rhinestone and pearls. You also get a full bottle of paint. This is high gloss white paint to go ahead and paint that. We've also got some floral ribbon to go along with that. And lastly, can't have love without flowers, or at least in my mind. So we've got some flowers to go along with this. We've got some of the new Prima flowers and leaves to go along with it too. The best thing about them is they're white, so you can go ahead and mist them to whatever color you want, and they're stamped. They've got some script across them. So that's what you got in the project kit. And on reveal day, we'll have a video. Next up is our mixed media. And we've got a little bit of a theme going here with some of the music notes. So we've got a stencil and we've got some mediums for you from Art Anthology. First up, we've got this music note stencil. This is from Crafter's Workshop and it's a 6x6 music note stencil. Lots of fun. I've loved working with that. And next up, we've got some sorbet and some velvets from Art Anthology. We've got velvet in basil, and you can see it's a little shimmery. And we've got some sorbet in drab. So we've got a green and a brown. So what's the difference between the two? Well, if you open it up and take a look, what you've got with the velvet is it's shimmery. Then you look at the drab and it's got a little bit of shimmer too. But to me, the velvet has a little more texture than what the sorbet does, just by visually looking at them. So that's the difference between the two. And we've also got some brand new stuff from Art Anthology that we saw at CHA. It's called Minx and it's a liquid. It's like a brown coppery color. It comes with this wonderful eyedropper. You can use this several different ways. You can use it to make a little bit of mist. You can just drop it directly on your page. You can drip it on your page. This color is called Decadent. Like I said, it's kind of a coppery brown and it's got a lot of shimmer to it. Last but not least, we've got our die of the month. This month, we got a die from Just Right Dies. It's called Heart and Frame Dies. There's 5 dies in here. How great is that? So you buy 1 die, you get 5 dies. Be careful when you open your package. Mine had a little hole in it and one of my dies slipped out, so be careful. But we've got this really pretty frame. Isn't that pretty? Nice and intricate. And then we've got the inside pieces to make sure it cuts out the inside of your frame. It just layers right on top. And then there's another piece that you can put right on top of that as well too, so you can cut the inside out and kind of use that for journaling. You can use it to layer in the background, all kinds of fun stuff. And then we've got 2 other little pieces. You've got a really pretty decorative heart, and then you've got a piece that layers inside so you can cut out just the frame of that decorative heart if you want. So I've revealed to you our February kit and all the add-ons from our February kit. Thanks for stopping by. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, stop by Swirlydoos at www.swirlydoos.com. Click on Join Our Club and mention my name. Get 10% off your first kit and a coupon.